This is a bit of a funny Starfield exploit that will have you wearing a pretty powerful suit, helmet and backpack that you shouldn't be allowed until endgame. I'm not going to waste your time with a long intro, so all I'm going to say is, if you do manage to do this, come back and hit that sub button, especially as we'll be dropping lots of Starfield guides and glitches over the next few months. Okay, so for step 1, you're going to need to get yourself to the lodge located in New Atlantis. You find it very early game in the campaign, so if you're not there yet, just play until you reach it. 2, so now you're at the lodge, follow my exact path to the storage area. Three, now that you're in this little storage room, you'll notice a full suit with matching helmet and a pack on a mannequin. It's all locked away in a glass display case. The lock is master level, so you'd need to put a pretty significant amount of time into the game to come back and even be allowed to attempt the lock. Or you could do what we do best at gaming exploits and break the game. So from here, just give it the good old-fashioned Bethesda shimmy. Just push yourself up against the display case, aim your crosshair for the small crack between the door and the glass, and you'll eventually see that you can look directly at the mannequin. And step 4, from here, I think it's pretty simple. Strip the mannequin down and equip your new stuff. It's not even classed as stealing for some reason, so you're all good. Speaking of stealing, if you want to see a way to max out your sneak level in literal minutes, then go ahead and click on the video on screen now. Thanks for watching. If you're looking to max out your stealth within a few minutes, you've come to the right place. This guide will have you sneaking around undetected from early game. So as you know, to go up to the next rank in stealth, you'll have to get a certain number of stealth hits. Once you've reached that number of hits required, be that 10, 20 or 40, you'll then be able to unlock the next rank, which will also give you a higher percentage in your stealth and damage dealt with silencers. So here's how you get it done quickly. If you could do me a favor, if this video does help you, then please do hit that sub button, as it will help massively. And it will also keep you up to date with all of our Starfield guides and glitches over the next few months. So for the Starfield max stealth strategy, all you're going to need is a gun and lots of ammo. So make sure you have that. My favorite gun for this was the Equinox energy rifle, but I did manage to get it done with a shotgun, which will baffle you when you see the actual stealth strategy. So step 1, once you have your weapon and millions of rounds of ammo, you'll want to jump into your ship. 2, once in your ship, jump to space. You're now looking for a planet called Piazzi 4. 3, once you've located Piazzi 4, navigate to its moons. You'll want to land on the moon Piazzi 4C. Okay, now you've landed, grab your gun, run out into the forest, and find a secluded area with no creatures around. I like to jump on a high rock just so I can get a better view of everything around me, but that isn't crucial. Then step 5, if you look into the sky, you'll see loads of floating balloon monsters called herding scepter filterers. There's a few great things about these monsters. Firstly, they are passive, so if you shoot them, they won't attack you. Secondly, if you crouch, you'll stay hidden while shooting them, as long as there's no other creatures around. But the best thing by far about them is, for some weird reason, after you shoot one, they all start bunching up in the sky, making it 100 times easier to hit them. I was using a chameleon suit, which kept making my gun disappear, so having them bunch up really helped me land my shots. Each time you hit one of these flowing beasts, it will count towards your stealth hits. You can fire off shots in quick succession and still get those stealth points. I'm not sure where else these creatures show up, so do drop it in the comments if you found them elsewhere. But yeah, just keep firing shots and you'll literally max out stealth in a few minutes. So if this video helped, please do remember to drop a sub, as we're going to be smashing out loads of Starfield glitches and guides over the next few months. So have fun, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay, so this is a nice and easy way to steal from a chest in Aquila City in Starfield. So step 1, head to the Xi'an system. 2, obviously land at Aquila City. Step 3, head over to the store Shepherds, which is literally on your left as you walk into the city. Then just look down at this exact puddle on the floor just outside the front door of the shop. Then step 4, crouch and take everything. It doesn't count as stealing for some reason, so you're all good. And that is literally it. Now, if you're looking to glitch yourself into some early game overpowered armor, then check out this video on screen now. Thanks for watching. We have a nice, easy Starfield exploit for you guys today. If you're always losing those fights and your ship's getting gunned down in the middle of space, have no fear. This Invincible ship exploit has got you covered. Step 1. Head over to any city that has a technician who gives you the option to upgrade and modify your ship. 2. Tell them you want to modify your ship. 3. Select these radiators and start adding them on the side of your ship. You'll notice that each time you add one, it will move your ship over. This is because it is changing the center point. The reason you want to do this is because in fights, 90% of the time, the enemies will shoot at the center point of your ship. So if the middle happens to be a thin row of radiators, they're gonna miss a lot of their shots. If you want your ship to be fully invincible, you can get creative and make your center point a giant circle, so any incoming shots will go straight through. 4. Now, all that's left to do is fly that absolutely hideous ship into space and win every fight. You'll notice here that even though I'm getting shot at by a ridiculous amount of enemies, most of them can't hit me even though I'm staying in one place. Now imagine what you can do whilst flying around and shooting back. So that's it. If this helped, please do hit that sub button. And if you're looking to glitch your way into some overpowered armor, then check out this video that's on screen now. Thanks for watching. Okay, no intro, let's go. Step 1, first you want to go to the commercial district in New Atlantis. You know where it is by now. 2, from here just run straight ahead until you reach this tree. Step 3, jetpack your way up there and then again over to the roof. If you don't have a great boost level, you can jump onto this branch first, but you'll probably make it up there. Step 4, go through this door because it doesn't actually exist. Just prepare yourself for a very big drop. Step 5, once you get to the ground, you've just got to run to the edge of this cliff and jump off, aiming for this little area here. When I was getting used to this glitch, I'd use my scanner to find my ship, which shows what direction to run in. Step 6, boom, you're in the glitch. I'll now show footage of me looting the 3 chests for anyone that doesn't know where they are. The final chest I show has all the credits you spend buying and upgrading ships, so you can do a nice little loop here and get ships for free. I'll also show how to get out of the glitch, so keep watching if you'd like to see both. But that's all from my voice, so thanks for watching, hit sub if you fancy it, and definitely check out the overpowered armored glitch that will show up on screen at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, so we've done the under map glitch that makes you swim through invisible water. We've done the one where you jump on a tree, but this one is a lot quicker than both of those techniques. This works on both PC and Xbox. I've heard it's 100 times easier on PC, but it is simple enough for us Xbox players. So step 1, go ahead and land at New Atlantis, and if you want to, just buy up a bunch of ships and upgrades from the technician. 2, run down the little ramp here and turn right. Step 3, on your right there will be 3 doors. The one on the furthest left is the one we'll be glitching through. 4, so here go third person. In all Bethesda games, the jankiness really begins once you're in third person. Also, pull out a melee weapon. It could be anything from an axe to a dagger. Now back up to this little booth and then sprint, jump, and then whilst mid-air, hold block and forwards at the same time. You're aiming to land on this line here. Once you do it right, you'll pop under the ground and will be directly opposite the chest for a little looting. So that's it. Please do consider subscribing if this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Okay, so you've either heard of the Starfield Outpost XP glitch or you haven't, but either way, I've seen this glitch explained pretty poorly, making it really hard to actually do. But I promise by the end of this video, you'll be able to go up to the 300+ levels needed to get every perk on the skill tree. Okay, so I'm going to run through what you need first. So you're going to need around 5,000 to 10,000 credits, and I'm going to show you how to get these quickly, but feel free to skip ahead if you've already got a bunch. So if you're early game and don't have this, you can jump under the map and steal credits from the 3 chests in the commercial district located in New Atlantis. So follow my path and I'll show you how to get into the chests. Okay, so now you've got the money, it's time to get the materials you're going to need. So head over to the commercial district and then directly to this building on the right. 2. Buy the materials on screen from the woman at the desk, then wait 24 hours on the bench opposite the desk, get up and grab it all again. Keep doing this until you have about 2,000 mass. 3. Now that you're stacked, you're going to lose all of your O2 and 99% of your health, but the game won't kill you. So just jog over to the train and take it back to your ship. Once you get to your ship, drop everything you bought inside. It won't disappear unless you edit or change your ship, so you're all good. 4. Okay, to go to your map, we're going to be heading for Nicola 1, which is just here. Although we are going to be scanning the planet and looking for a point that aluminum and iron meet, so that we can harvest both materials in the same spot, it is worth mentioning that you can do this on any planet that has both aluminum and iron. Any videos you've watched in the past that have said to head to an exact spot on an exact planet won't work. This is because each time you land, a large randomized play area is created, which will be different from everyone else's. It will also be different each time you land in the same spot. Step 5. Okay, so now you've hopefully picked out a nice spot where the aluminum and iron meet on the map, so it's time to land there. So when you land, pull up your scanner and then press X for the outpost item. You'll notice in the top left of your screen all of the specific types of materials that you can harvest in this exact area. This will change as you move around, so you're looking for iron and aluminum to show up at the same time. Your best bet here is to look around just outside your ship. If you can't find anywhere after about 5 minutes, hop back in your ship and either land again or land in a different spot entirely. I spent hours searching my first time. After refreshing it by landing again, I found the perfect spot in about 10 minutes. I wouldn't recommend just walking in a straight line, using landmarks to try get an idea of where you're at, or trying to make sense of the map. If it doesn't look like you're going to find iron and aluminum, get back in your ship and reset. This isn't easy, and I'll be honest, I almost gave up doing this video because I couldn't find a spot anywhere. But once you do, it is a great feeling. 6. Alright, so hopefully you finally found a spot where the materials overlap. So stick down your outpost and let's get to work. First, you're probably going to need to run over to your ship and pick up all of those materials you dropped, so grab those and then run back to the outpost. Remember, you'll be fine sprinting, the game won't kill you for being over encumbered. 7. Now you're back at the outpost with the materials, with probably very little health. It's time to build. So open up the scanner, press X and press B to go into build mode. From here, go to the tab with the basic extractors and start with the iron extractors. You can press this little button here to get a better view of the base. So you're looking for the iron deposit. In the base, it's usually a darker patch on the ground. Once you've found it, pop as many extractors as you can on it. It's probably worth mentioning that if you only have a small corner of iron and you can't put any more than 1 or 2 extractors on it, then it might be worth knocking the base down and moving it along in the direction of the iron deposit. You can do this by going over to the outpost marker you initially put down and holding down X on it. Make sure you save your game first, just to be safe. Now you've done this, do the exact same with the aluminum extractors. The deposit is a light blue color. Again, if the base needs moving, just knock it down and put up a new one. You should aim for at least 4 extractors for each material. 8. Okay, so if you turn your attention here, you'll notice it says you have 0 power, meaning the extractors can't run right now. So in the build menu, move tabs until you reach the solar arrays. These will offer small chunks of power, so you'll need a good few of them to power up your extractors. Step 9, once the solar arrays are down, you'll need to craft an industrial workbench, and next to that, just craft a place to sit. 10, using the industrial workbench that you just crafted, create as many adaptive frames as you can. 11, then go back into the build menu because using those adaptive frames, we're going to build storage boxes. In the menu, they're called storage-solid. Put a stack of 5 to 10 boxes near the iron extractors, and then a stack of 5 to 10 near the aluminum extractors too. Step 12, okay, I promise we are almost there. Now you need to go back into your menu so that you can connect all of the iron extractors to the first box you laid down here, and then connect all of the aluminum extractors to the first box you laid down over there. From here, just going along one by one, connect each box to the next. Step 13. Now it's finally time to do the XP glitch. Go wait 24 hours to give the extractors time to harvest the resources. Now just stand up, head to the industrial workbench and spam the craft button on the adaptive frames. Now PC players can craft 99 at a time, hovering over the end of the bar with their cursors. But if you're on Xbox like me, you can only do about 5 to 10 at a time by holding right with your stick and also holding the right D-pad while spamming craft. 14, now keep spamming until you're out of materials. You likely leveled up a few times, so now just go sit down on your bench for 24 hours, and then get up and spam more adaptive frames. From here, you can either drop the frames or go sell them, or you can use them to build more storage boxes to make the glitch even more powerful. So drop me a comment if you need to know anything else about this. Don't forget to hit sub if this helped, and if you want to do a little glitch to get some very overpowered armor early game, then click on the video on screen now. Thanks for watching. So we've all heard of that XP exploit where you have to run around looking for 2 materials in order to build an outpost. And whilst that is a very, very good way to level up, it's also incredibly difficult to find those 2 materials. So how about an XP exploit where you can get way more XP than that and you don't have to go searching for any materials? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. You'll easily be able to go up about 10 levels in a few minutes, probably even quicker, depending on how quickly you can actually get this done. And of course, thanks to Kibbles for finding this. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so starting with what you'll need a weapon. I'm sure you've got one of those by now, but if not for some reason, hit up a vendor and then come back to me. You're also going to need a lot of ammo. There are 2 great ways to get a huge stack of ammo. One is spawning in at Aquila City and stealing from those 2 chests that are literally above ground. You can then just wait for 1 hour over at Skink, which is also in the Cheyenne system. Speak to those vendors and then those chests will be restocked. The other way to get stacks of ammo is using the new Atlantis commercial district chest glitch. I'll quickly show it on screen so you don't have to click to another video. For those of you who know how to do this glitch, the second chest is where all of the ammo is, but you may as well run over to the third to get those 72,000 credits. You're also going to need the zoology perk in your skill tree. You can just buy it straight up as long as you've got the 4 skills sunk into the tier above. The final thing you'll need is these resources on screen. You can get all of them from the chest you just stole ammo from, or you can buy them from the UC distribution center, which is the building on your right when you spawn into the commercial district. And now we're ready to go. Step 1. So once you've grabbed everything you need, we're going to be heading for the Pyras system, which is level 70. You can head for any planet really, as long as there's a decent amount of fauna, but we're heading here. Then head for the sandy desert biome on Pyras 2. Step 2. Once you land, you're going to spend a little bit of time scanning the creatures on the planet. Just in case you didn't know how it works, you'll need to scan a few of the same creatures before it's 100% complete. 3. Now that you've scanned the fauna, it's time to build an outpost. All you need to find here is some flat ground. Step 4. Pop your outpost down and go into your build menu. You'll notice that because you scan the fauna and you also have the zoology perk, you now have access to these animal buildings in the builders tab. 5. So from here, start placing down the animal buildings in a ring, trying to block off any escape points, although they don't tend to run too far. You'll notice the creatures will all start spawning in as you lay the buildings down. 6. Now they're all in a ring, you'll want to place some solar arrays down just to power them up. I actually used mine to bolster the barricade a little more to stop the creatures escaping, although that didn't work as well as I hoped it would. 7. Now all that you need to do is put down a stack of storage chests in the middle of this for a vantage point. Then just at the bottom of that, pop a bed down too. 8. Hop up on your storage chest platform and start popping aliens. You'll get 100 plus XP for each one that you kill, and you'll notice that new creatures spawn in pretty quick. It's also a great way to level your combat skills. I was working on my sniper skill whilst gaining insane levels. Then step 9, if you find you're running low on aliens somehow, just hop in the bed and wait a few hours, then get back to slaying. And that is it. If this helped, please don't forget to hit sub, and if you're looking to glitch your way to millions of credits in a short space of time, then go ahead and click the video on screen now. Thanks for watching. So we've done the Neon City chest glitch, the Commercial District chest glitch multiple times, and the Aquila City chest glitch too, but none of them compare to this beauty of a glitch, because it's going to net you 160,000 credits each time. You can do this early game, so it's perfect if you've just hit New Game Plus, or if you're loading up for the first time. So let's get into it. Step 1. Okay, so head into your star map and travel over to the Narian system, which is just to the east of Sol. And then you'll want to head to this space station located in the east. Step 2. Once you arrive, just fly up to the space station, dock with it, and board. Once you're on board, ignore that. Where were we? Once you're on board the space station, you've just got to head straight up the corridor, walking around all of these dead bodies that were definitely there before I arrived. Step 3, you'll see this wall with items hung up. Well, just between the last 2 items on the right, you can stroll right through. But there's a very narrow ledge on the other side that you need to be stood on, so don't go sprinting through. 4, once you're through, you should just be able to follow the little ledge along up ahead. If you do fall off into the abyss, don't worry, you'll just land back in the space station. Step 5. Now you're at the end of the ledge. You want to jetpack your way over to this ledge. You can do this with any boost pack, but probably not the power pack. It's pretty likely that that's way too powerful. 6. Okay, now you're on the ledge, spin yourself around, and you'll notice the chest. Inside, it's filled with 160,000 reasons to like and sub to this channel. Now, all we've got to do is reset in the quickest way possible. So there is actually a chair you can wait at the space station, but you don't really want to wait for 600 UT hours, so we're just going to do the quicker option. So from the ledge, just throw yourself into the abyss and you'll appear back on the space station. Then from there, just head to your ship. Step 8. Now undock that ship. 9. Go to your star map and head over to the Sol system just to the west of where you are now. Step 10. We're heading to Venus. It's just at the bottom right of the Sol system, so just click through, set a landing target, and drop down. 11. When you're on Venus, stand up in your ship, then go sit in one of the many chairs. All you've got to do now is wait for 6 hours. Step 12. Without needing to stand up, you can now go to your star map and fast travel back to the space station located in the Narian system. Once you arrive, simply dock the ship and go get the process done again. So to make a nice 1,000,000 credits, you'll need to do this run 7 times, which will net you 1,120,000 credits. So I'm going to record myself doing the run 7 times with a timer in the background so that you know whatever time I put on the thumbnail will not be clickbait. I'll leave in all loading screens, any mistakes and anything else so that you can get an accurate view of how long it's actually going to take you. So this is it from my voice, but please do consider dropping a like and a sub, which will help me grow this channel even more and keep doing what I love. And if you wanted to chat more about glitches and the games you love with like-minded people, you could hop in our Discord, which has thousands of players looking to glitch, trade, play and chat on lots of different games. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Docking complete. We're good to go.
Let me know if you have any problems.
My business is switching to Stroud Eklund. It just makes sense.
If I were Tayo, I'd be very concerned about the new Stroud Eklund models.
Demos or Stroud?
Ship's detached. Got my attention, Captain. Docking in 3, 2, 1.
Not much going on.
This place is something else.
Yeah, these ships are nice, but compared to a Trident, everything's so new here.
to dock. Let's go.
Yeah, these ships are nice, but compared to a trident,
Clean separate. Seals. Check. Air pressure. Check. Ship integrity. Check.
Deimos or a Stroud Eggplant.
If I were Tile, I'd be very concerned about the new Stroud Eggplant models.
My business is switching to Stroud Eggplant. It just makes sense.
Locks. Airprint. 95%, and done.
Avershaw can help you if you need anything.
Demos or Stroud Ackland?
I came out of curiosity.
Ship's clear. Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
This place is something else.
I came out of curiosity. Some of these specs.
Clamps released.
State-of-the-art R&D department here.
Must have cost a fortune to build this place so fast.
I heard they're making a new class of ship.
Clamps released.
Do you need something?
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the thing.
I can't decide which model to get.
I came out of curiosity.